Here's an instruction for those of you who want to post in the graduate referrals. First of all, you need to go to the school and let us know that you're interested in doing that. Once an account has been created in your name, you will need to go to the site, log in with your ID and password, and then go in and create your page. Now you can find the Graduate Referral site by going to the spatech.edu page, going to Clinics, and under Clinics, going to Graduate Referral site, and from there you can log into the page. In this particular case, I'm going to log in with my test name and password, and this is what you'll see happen. Login was successful. Page will now be redirected, and that brings you to the page where you can now edit things in your account. To add your information, you will go to Add Content. You will put in the title, and I recommend that you put in the title. You get to choose your modalities from here, and you'll see as you type it in, it pulls up the list that's already in there. If you're a BCPP, you put that in. You can put in the different levels of polarity that you may have. You can do more than one thing as well. So you can also have comma, polarity, put it in a second time, have a different, maybe your advanced polarity. So you can put it in multiple times, or if you also do massage as well, you put a comma, put massage. It'll pull up the different listings that are there for the massage techniques that exist. If you put in something that is not yet in there, it will, for instance, you put in, let's put in head massage, and you hit enter. It will create a new category for that group. You can also put in locations, and so let's say in this case you're in Ipswich. It's going to pull up Ipswich as a listing. Let's say you also practice in Boston, and you put in Boston. You're going to see Greater Boston, or you could put in a specific area of Boston. I don't recommend that you put in the street address, and then you would put in the description of what you do. Now I recommend that you make this keyword rich, and you talk about any special skills you have. For instance, if you do pregnancy massage, sports massage, chair massage, that you put it in the description. You can also put in your contact information. You can put a link to a website if you want to have, if you have a website either on ABMP or somewhere else. You could put in your Facebook page if you have a business page for Facebook, or your personal address for Facebook if you want people to like you on Facebook. If you are set up on some form of a spa booking program, you can set that up in here as well. So I recommend that you have links to things in here, and the way you would put a link, in this particular case I'll just put a link, and that will translate into a link when it's published. And then when you're done doing your blog, you do save. And so here is the blog, and as you can see, that link was converted into an actual link. You can also copy and paste it from the address bar. Now to edit your content, you would go to My Account, go to View Recent Blog Entries, and you'll see, and this is the tricky part, when you see, you come to where you have the header, and over on the right hand side you're going to have this gear, and that gear is your drop down menu for delete, edit, or do whatever you're going to do to your posting. And when you click on edit, it brings you into this screen where you can go in and edit the content of what you have. There's also this thing called edit the summary. The summary is that when you are searching for a particular thing, for instance, if you search for polarity, it's going to pull up a whole list of people that have polarity therapy. And this content here is called the summary. This is the part that shows up in the summary, and you can change that summary. And as you can see, you can go to other people's listings by clicking on the underlined link. And when you go to the underlined link, in this particular case, I'm not able to do anything to this link. I'm not able to change it. It just shows me the listing. And so here you have an example of somebody who put it in. They put in their web address, and you can also use www. You don't have to use the HTTP. I just think it copies a little better when you use that. And you can see the level of information as well as the locations, the modalities. There's a level of detail there. You can add comments to other people's things, but it really doesn't make that much difference. But you can go back to your account and you can go to view your recent blog entries. You go to the header, you go over to the gear, you do the drop down, and you do the edit. And then you're able to edit the title, the modalities, the locations, and the content. So that's all there is to it. And I hope that you get your blog post up soon. Thank you.